Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. In this module, I want to show you how you can use the outline feature to collapse data out of the way so you can focus on current data sets. So on the screen, I've got an example of a completed outline where you can see these little pluses down this left margin area, and you've got these numbers across the top 1 and 2. So if I click on number 1 in this example, what it'll do, it'll collapse that down to the weekly and monthly totals. If I click on number 2, that will open up everything. Now, what I want to do is just show you how to get rid of this. I'll click on the whole spreadsheet, and then over on the data tab, this is the outline area. So I'm going to ungroup on rows there, click OK to that, and it's got everything off. So how you do this is basically you highlight. It's a manual process if there's no formulas. If there is formulas, like there are there, look, you can use the auto process. If I have a quick look over at group, so I'll do the manual one first, and then I'll have a look at that one to see what it creates. So to manually do it, you'd basically be highlighting the whole row like that, displaying the area that you want to collapse, but leaving the area that you want to see, like the totals and the titles. And then you select on group, and you'll get one of those little collapsible bars, which will just hide that data. Now, if I undo that, so just undo that, get rid of everything. So I'm sitting in the middle now. Let's see what happens if I do the auto group. Click on that. So wherever it sees a formula, it should have put one of these collapsible bars, and it's looking okay there. It looks like it's done it all the way down to the bottom. So I've now got three numbers, 1, 2, 3. So if I click on number 2, that's collapsing it down to weekly and monthly totals. If I click on number 1, that'll collapse right down to just the monthly totals. So what you'd probably work in is 2, and then whichever week you're on. So I think I'm on this week. I'll open that one up. You work on that week and fill that one in, and then when that's finished, you close that off and open up the next one ready to go. Click on that one, opens that one. So that's basically what outline is, using the group feature there, group and outline, either the manual one or the automatic one. So you can't use the automatic outline if there are no formulas. It doesn't pick it up. If there are formulas, which there are in this one, there's some function, it will, wherever it finds a sum function, it will give you the group. Now, if we have a practice, if I go into this practice one, let's do the manual feature here. Again, I could use the auto one, it would work. If I highlight the 2 yellow rows and go and do group, and I'm going to do it for each of these sets. If you don't highlight the whole row, so you just highlight the actual area there, when you click on group, it asks you what do you want to do. It's just an extra step, so it makes more sense to highlight the whole thing. Now to do the columns, you can do that as well. So across the top, I'll go group, and then across the top on there, I'll do group, and that's how you do it manually. But again, you've got the auto option here because there are formulas, it will pick them up. And if I go do an exercise 1, which we've got to recreate this, so if I just put Dave and Anne at the top there, and then do my days of the week, so I want MON short for Monday. Pull that down to get my Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, and then put WK1 after that. WK1. And then what you can do, because Excel picks up a number and does a list, so if I highlight that and the list, it will go WK2 after Sunday, like so. So that's a quick way of doing that. And then I'll just colour this in yellow, so we've got it standing out a little bit, because this is the bit I want to see, and I want to see the top bit as well, the people. And then I need to do a sum there. Key command for sum is Alt equals, if you didn't know. Same as clicking the sum button. Highlight the area, click the tick, put that across, and then I can copy those two, copy and paste them below in that area. It'll be the right sum. As you can see there, it's changed to B10, B16. So this is what I want to see. I want to see Dave and Anne and the totals, the weekly totals. So I'm going to do it manually. I'm highlighting this area that I want to collapse out of the way, and I'm clicking on group. and then I'm highlighting this area, doing the same group. So when I click on number 1 at the top here, that's what I wanted to see. Number 2 gives me the option to individually collapse them off like that. So I've collapsed week 1, that's out of the way. I'm now in week 2, just doing whatever I need to fill in here, date, hours attended, or whatever it is. So that's just a little video on how to do group and outline. So hopefully that's of use. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one.